Okay, Assalamualaikum everybody. Here I am again with a new guest. We have with us today Datuk Zulkarnain Mohamed, and he was a former Spirit AeroSystems chairman. And hopefully having him here in this session that we could learn one or two things that is very valuable that he can let us based on his experience in the past. So Datuk Zul, thank you very much for having you in this session.
Thank you for having me.
Datuk Zul, we have 10 questions actually, but it is not going to be do justice for the rest of the interviewers that we're going to have. But I chose these one special questions based on your previous position in the companies as a chairman. Many of the readers out there, they will be having curiosity. What do they do for them to qualify as a chairman's vote to be evaluated as C-Suites ready? So can you share with us your line of thoughts in a short 4 or 5 minutes time? Maybe you can pick one incident as an example in the past that you have credited or evaluated someone. We just want to know your line of thoughts. How do you think as a chairman, and what makes you think that this guy is fitting into your qualification? And maybe at the end of the session, you boleh bagi one or two tips that for the readers out there, the audience would take it as a takeaway, and for them to be preparing themselves to sit at that position as C-Suites.
Okay.
Can you let us through that?
Assalamualaikum. Hello. Again, my name is Zulkarnain Mohamed. I come from industry which is quite small in Malaysia. It is the aerospace or industry, and specialization in the manufacturing, which only started maybe about 25 years ago. We first started making parts for Airbus and Boeing in the year 2000. So again, it's very limited scope in terms of aerospace manufacturing. So most important thing that we've seen over the few years is aligning the goals of the company or where it's going. Because again, especially in aerospace, it's so specific, and you have very limited or specific scopes to work with. So you tend to look at who has been in there, who's passionate, because one of the things that we learn in aerospace is there's a lot of ups and downs, and can be tough in terms of the trough and the peaks. For example, during COVID, everything was stagnant, everything was nearly coming to a grinding halt. So you need people who's willing to take that extra effort to make sure that there's things progressing, and having the persistence and the perseverance to do things, looking at how the industry is going to be. Because you should understand that during COVID, aerospace was practically stopped because of no traveling, no airlines, everything was so bad. And to tell the truth, it is still trying to recover. It's going to the right directions. We thought we could have been recovered in the 23-24, but it's not. So we're looking at maybe in the next couple of years before it's really come back to its the right level before COVID. So again, it's about perseverance. It's about understanding where the industry is going. And you know that the industry, again, I'm just referring to the aerospace manufacturing. We know we have backlogs at this point in time for the next 10 years. And Airbus and Boeing is projecting by the year 2050 there are nearly 40,000 new aircrafts needed for the industry. So again, it is coming back. It is who has that willpower to stay. So you see the passion in the persons you want.
I see.
Yeah,
So
to be able to take it to the next level. And again, it is the understanding of the industry, understanding the environment. In the manufacturing, there's only two big names, Boeing and Airbus. They're the duopoly. Nobody else.
So you have to live
understand.
up to their standard.
You have to understand where they want and where they want to go and where do you want to be. So it is very, very specific, very tough.
So the person that you are looking at is the one that can align his perspective into the company's direction,
of course,
that is upholding these two major customers in the line in industries, and understanding the environment around it.
Yes.
And having that perseverance for them when things are going good, things are going bad, especially
going bad.
And this will be the quality that you look into for the next.
It is about the experience that you had. Again, we just had a change about a year ago. The person that we chose has that experience for the last maybe 20 years, so he understands where things are, where things going, and then again he understands the weighting of the again decisions that we have to make, right? And then it is dependent on what the OEMs wants. So you have to understand that. And then again, because of this, it is still a small group of companies in Malaysia doing all this. So in terms of experience, it's slightly limited, but we don't limit to what we have or what we see. It still opens up to other candidates. But again, it's the understanding of the industry itself. That makes a lot of difference.
So if I can conclude based on our conversation that the one tips, very valuable tips that you have just left behind is you're looking for someone that has a quality of having a strategic thinking cap that is aligned with the company's direction, right? Dr. Zul?
And one of the other things that, again, in this aerospace industry, everybody from the top to the bottom, safety is paramount. We cannot compromise safety. Sometimes things can change, dollar signs and safety can be conflicting each other, but for this industry, safety comes first. You cannot compromise that. That's what we looked, and that's what we want.
Agreed, Datuk, and thank you very much for having you in this session, and it is very valuable insight from you, especially to our audience out there, and we hope that having Datuk Zul more in the coming August intake for C-Suites Accelerator, which I will invite you guys come and sign up for the program. See more of Datuk Zul in the coming program so that you will have more wisdom and experience sharing from him himself. So thank you very much, Datuk, for the time that you spent today, this evening with us, and we hope to do more with you in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum.